Hello guys, welcome to our channel. Let's take you through Goa as a tourist and what we think is a perfect Goan day. First thing first, a day cannot start without a walk to the beach. We are staying in Vagator area and the beach is just a 10 minutes away. It's a nice walk and as we reach, we're greeted by these lovely meows. It's monsoons and hence the waves are roaring today. And in the oversea we do see that lovely Chapora fort. We've been there multiple times and what a view it offers from there. And even when you can't play in the water, it's a lovely feeling to just walk on the beach with the waves just touching your feet and the lovely breeze caressing your hair. We easily enjoyed for an hour there, and by then it's time to go back. We were hungry and it's time for the breakfast as well. After a hearty breakfast, we just roamed about in the property, played some games before it was time to leave and explore the places.
Checked out from hotel. We were staying at Ibis property, Ibis style Vegator, and it was a lovely stay. Just a one night stay, but we totally loved it. Overall, the hotel is good, facilities are good, and the food was amazing. But then, unfortunately, due to our changes of plan, we could only stay one night, but that's okay. So, and the only activity we did until now in Goa is we went to the beach. The closest one from where we are staying in Ibis was Vagator Beach, a walking distance of around 12 to 15 minutes. Instead of taking the car, we decided to walk, and amid this beautiful weather, it wasn't a stretch for us. We reached within 15 minutes, and the only problem is tides were really loud at this point of time. You just cannot go in water, and even going the other part of the beach was inaccessible in between due to waters. So we had to remove our slippers and walk through it. Overall, it was again lovely, beautiful breeze there, and we stayed there for about 30-40 minutes and then came back for the breakfast.
And here we are at the second spot, the famous Para Road in Goa. It's a picturesque and a popular spot, famous for its scenic beauty and lined with palm trees on both sides, and owing to the monsoons, lush greenery as well on both the sides. With people lining up on the sides for the pics and the reels, you can understand how famous this road is. Perhaps made famous by Alia Bhatt fame movie Dear Zindagi. And so much so that sometimes you can even get jammed there. Better to go in the morning. Having said that, at this time, it was a wonderful time with not a much of sunlight but beautiful greenery on both sides to get the pics done. Welcome to spot number 3. We are in the charming streets of Old Goa, the place known for its multiple old churches, namely Basilica or the Say Cathedral and many others. But today, we are here to explore the Church of St. Augustine, something which we have not done earlier, so it will be a first time for us. First thing first, there isn't a proper parking, at least I could not find one, so parked on the side of the road. But once you enter, you come through this striking image of this St. Augustine Tower. Looks to be in ruin, but there's a lot more as we go inside. In 1986, UNESCO declared the ruins to be the World Heritage Site, and at this point, it's maintained by the Archaeological Survey of India. And for whatever ruins remains, it's really well maintained. As you further go inside, you realize how huge the place is, especially for a church. The excavations show that the complex had 8 chapels, 4 altars, and a convent. Amidst these crumbling stones, you can literally feel the history around you. This is one place that you'll absolutely love if you are a history buff. And the good thing is, everything is properly marked so that you can understand what thing was what and know the history behind it. There are even QR codes at most of the places where you can just scan it and just hear the history. And that is a really good feeling. If you want, you can probably spend more than hours here to go through them. Now that we are about to leave, we realize how lovely this visit was. When we see at this huge tower which spans at its more than 46 meters, and perhaps the only surviving tower of the 4 that were one part of this church of St. Augustine, and what was once the biggest church in Goa, now just left as crumbling ruins, majorly deserted, but then has a lovely history behind it. This is one place I hugely recommend that you visit in Goa. For our next spot, we now move from the charming old Goa to the colorful Fontanas located in Panjim, the capital of Goa. Fontanas is an old Latin quarter in Panjim. It maintained its Portuguese influence and looks wonderful. But before we explore, we are really hungry now and it's time for a really late lunch. We came across quite a lot of cute cafes there, and we came to one of them. Again, the architecture inside it was wonderful and a very cozy one. With our tummies full, it's time to explore. Fontanas in general is a big area. You can just walk around on foot and enjoy the architecture on both the sides, and you'll feel like you're in a different world. But the word of caution, be cautious where you're taking photos, as people still live here and we should be mindful of their privacy. For our fifth spot, we have come for one of the most touristy things in Goa, a sunset cruise in the Mandovi River. The weather is wonderful and we just wanted to enjoy the weather right in the middle of the Mandovi River, and what better than this? There were some cultural dance performances which we enjoyed, few others which we gave it a miss, and crowd can be a hit or a miss here. But something which cannot go wrong is just standing on the deck, enjoying the big ships around you, going through the historical places like Dona Pola and others, and beautiful breeze growing all along. That is something we totally enjoyed. And for the 500 rupees which we paid for a 1 hour on this cruise, it was a lovely thing. We enjoyed our evening quite well here. As the dusk falls, we are now going back to our stay. It was quite a lovely day. We explored quite a lot of things. A lengthy day to be honest, but we totally enjoyed it. And while we go back, the same churches we saw earlier look beautiful at night. Everything looks great at night to be honest. We end the day with a dinner at one of the shacks at the very popular Kalangut beach. And after the dinner, how can we miss the walk? We walked through the beach and did some shopping as well. And that was a perfect Goan day. I hope you enjoyed watching a video, and thanks for watching.